Good morning, y'all. It is 8 o'clock. Hold on, let me see. It's 8:23. 8:23 in the morning, and y'all see I am up, I am dressed, I am ready to hit the ground running today because I got quite a bit of stuff to do and I'm trying to be in and out. Anyway, I kind of got a little tickle in my throat. I had it since yesterday and it's very annoying, but we shall overcome. So yeah, I'm about to go and make I saw this recipe. It says it's a strawberry cheesecake chia pudding type of recipe. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm gonna go and make that right now. I haven't made that before, something new. Looked very interesting. I have all the ingredients, so I'm like, that's gonna be breakfast. So let's go ahead and make that and see how it turns out. All right, so I'm gonna take some strawberries. It's like 4 strawberries. I'm gonna pour in some coconut milk. And by the way, I'm very loosely following this recipe. I'm not using the measurements at all. I'm just gonna do my own thing when it comes to that. So I have some coconut milk. I got some almond milk. That looks about right. They say to put a little bit of lemon juice, so I have a little thing of lemon here. Squeeze some of that in. I'm gonna put in a dash of maple syrup, vanilla extract, of that. Then I'm gonna put in some chia seeds. Is there anything else I'm missing? This actually looks like it needs a little bit more liquid, so I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more of this coconut milk. I'm gonna blend this up. I don't know if you're supposed to let this sit overnight and thicken up. Maybe, because I don't have the whole written recipe right now. I just have the list of ingredients because it's kind of watery. We're just gonna make do. This is me improvising. So I'm gonna take another strawberry and go ahead and plate this up. Okay, line the bottom of the jar with sliced strawberries. Now I'm gonna pour in this mixture I just made. It feels like it's actually starting to get thicker. Then I'm gonna take some almond milk based vegan yogurt, spoon some of that on top. Take a graham cracker and crush this up. Probably should have put some graham cracker crust at the bottom too. That probably would have been really good. Then I'm just gonna take some more of these sliced strawberries. Yo, this actually looks fantastic, doesn't it? Okay, let's do a taste test and see how this turned out. Yo, I just love the look of it, first of all. I probably should have added more sweetener because my yogurt, I always get the unsweetened one because I just like to add my own sweetener because I feel like the ones that are already sweetened, they are just way too sweet for me. So I like to add my sweetener, but I didn't quite put enough maple syrup in here. Let me go all the way down to the chia seed part. Maybe I should have followed the recipe exactly. This definitely looks better than it tastes, but I'm still gonna eat it because I'm hungry. Yeah, it really doesn't taste like much actually. But I feel like with some tweaks to it, I would like it. But y'all, I'm so excited because it's a beautiful, gorgeous, fantastic, perfect day today. I'm excited about that because for the past week here, it has been dreary, miserable, raining, just the worst weather imaginable. And I have been trying to film my backyard renovation overhaul project before and after for the past week. I've been waiting for the sun to come out. I've been waiting for the weather to cooperate so I could actually film it. And now it's looking like the weather this week is gonna be sunny all week. So I can finally film that video and get it done because we got everything decor wise that I want. Well, not everything, but I got enough, whereas though I feel like it's enough for a good before and after. There's still a few things that we haven't quite tied up yet, but I'll explain that in the actual video. And I'll just do future updates on the backyard as far as what we add and stuff like that. So there'll be separate videos, just, you know, small updates. But for the most part, the backyard fully done. But oh my goodness, y'all, I have to tell you, I messed up big time and I'm kind of scared about it. I'm not even gonna front because last week I went and got in the hot tub, had a wonderful time. I was listening to my motivational podcast thing that I like to listen to while I'm in the hot tub. I was just vibing, right? Got out the hot tub, went about my day. About 4 days later, I was like, wait a minute, because I told y'all the weather has been horrible, right? So didn't get in the hot tub for a couple days and I didn't even like think about it after that. But about 4 days later, I was like, wait a minute, I got out of the hot tub 4 days ago. I don't remember turning the hot tub off. So I checked my app because everything it goes through the app. You can control all the things, the features with your phone. I checked my app, y'all. I had the hot tub running that entire time. Like the heater was on, everything was pumping, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. I was running this thing nonstop, 24 hours, 24 hours, 24 hours for 4 days. I wonder what this power bill is going to be like. I'm just like bracing myself because I've never done that. First of all, I don't know why that slipped my mind. Like, I'm glad that our hot tub and our pool, they run on separate circuits, because if I would have left the heater running for the pool to run that constantly at 102 degrees for 4 days straight for such a large body of water, I'm just like, okay, I'm thankful it was only the hot tub because it's a lot smaller, but still, how much is that gonna cost? But anyway, yeah, I have that to look forward to. You know, what can you do? This is the type of stuff that happens. Gotta roll with it. Yo, actually, the more I eat this, the better it gets. It's still not the greatest, but it's not too bad. So I'm actually about to do something that I don't do a lot, which is go to the mall, y'all. I really try to avoid the mall as much as possible. But fun fact, I'm leaving on, today's Monday. I'm leaving on Thursday. I have a trip to Napa, a girls trip that I'm really excited about. I have a vision in my mind of the type of outfits I want to wear on this trip. You know, when you think of Napa, you think of like frilly, flirty, you know, type of outfits, nice dresses and stuff. And I was trying to find some stuff online. I wasn't finding much. So I was like, let me just go to the mall, see if I can find something in person. So yeah, the mission for today is to find at least 1 or 2 outfits for my Napa trip. But before I go, I wanted to briefly talk about sleep training, because in my last vlog video, I mentioned that I sleep trained the twins, and y'all, they both sleep all through the night. 10 plus hours every night. It is glorious, okay? So yeah, I just wanted to share real quick my sleep training routine. It's very, very simple, y'all. Very, very simple and very effective, because I told y'all one of the twins, it took him 3 nights. The other twin, it took him only 2 nights. Now, I mentioned that my babies, they were kind of on a schedule since birth as far as a feeding schedule. So they woke up, once they hit about 6 months, they were waking up every 4 hours. So they woke up twice during the nighttime. We would put them down at 8 o'clock p.m. They would wake up around midnight to feed, and then they would wake up again around 4 a.m. to feed. And I waited until they were at least 6 months, because that's when supposedly babies are able to sleep through the night without feeding. If they feed through the night, it's mostly just out of habit, but they're developed enough where if they get enough nourishment throughout the day, they should be able to, they have the capability to sleep throughout the night. So I just waited until they were at least 6 months to start the sleep training. It worked. First try, like a charm. So I pretty much do what is called the pick up, put down method. And what that means is basically you will put the baby down to sleep as usual. If they start fussing, you leave them in the crib. As long as they don't cry, try to see if they can figure it out on their own, self-soothe, and fall back to sleep on their own. So nighttime routine, we would feed the babies, burp them, change them, put their night onesie on, put them in a sleep sack with their arms out, and then lay them down for bedtime. So when the babies wake up for their normal feeding, like they would usually, they wouldn't just wake up and start crying. They would wake up and they would just start moving around a little bit, start making a little noise like, hey, we're ready to feed. Before the sleep training, I would just go in, pick them up, and start feeding them, right? So during the sleep training, when this happened, I didn't do anything. When they started turning or just making a little noise, I just let them be. Now, when that turned into a cry, that's when I went in and I picked them up, and I would just pat them on the back, just kind of rock them a little bit. You don't want to do too much, right? I have a sound machine, and it goes shh. The sound that you would normally make to calm a baby, I have a sound machine that does that. So I would turn the sound machine on, I would hold the baby very gently, rock them, and I would pat them as well. That usually would get them to settle down and stop crying. Once I have settled them down, and I usually wait about 5 minutes just to make sure they're totally settled, I will put them back down to sleep. I would not feed. Now, the first night is always the toughest, because when I put the babies down without feeding them, they were confused. They were like, wait a minute, where's my milk? And so they would inevitably start crying again. This is why it's called the pick up, put down method, because you're doing a lot of that, especially on the first night, maybe the first 2 or 3 nights. So I will put them down after I got them settled. When they start crying again, this is when you don't immediately rush in. You just wait for a couple minutes. So the first time they cried, after I put them down, I would wait about 3 minutes. And then I would go in, pick them up, do the same thing. Rock them very gently and pat them until they settle down, and I will put them back down in their cribs. And this is where I feel like some parents may want to give up, because that first night can be very brutal. I remember when I sleep trained my 5-year-old, that first night was almost torturous with the amount of times I had to pick them up, put them down, pick them up, put them down. Because once you put them down and they don't have their milk, they start getting fussy again, they start crying again, and the process starts over. But I guarantee you, by like the 3rd night, they get the hang of it, and it's like magic. It works so fast. So here you can see my log. I started one twin on Friday. This is all of the events that happened that night. And then Saturday, you can see the list got shorter. And then Sunday, this is the night that he slept the entire night. There's only one entry. That's when I put him down, because once I put him down, he didn't stir, he didn't toss, turn, make a noise. He slept until the following morning. And even on Saturday, so Friday again, he did all these things. I picked him up, put him down a bunch of times. Saturday, I didn't even have to pick him up. He did stir, make a little noise, but he never cried. So as long as the baby is not crying, I won't go and pick him up. So I just wrote down when he did wake up a little bit and start kind of moving and making like those type of sounds, but he put himself back to sleep and I did not even have to get up. So that's exactly how I sleep trained both the boys, and it has been such a game changer. They both wake up so much happier, and it involved very minimal crying. The only real crying occurred on the first night of sleep training. After that, they pretty much didn't even cry. They would stir a little bit. The first baby, he did cry the second night a tiny bit, I think maybe twice, but it was nothing compared to the first night. So if y'all try this, let me know how it worked. It has worked for 3 of my kids so far. I never sleep trained my oldest. She actually slept with me until she was about 4 years old. She slept with me. She had her own room, her own bed. She slept with me till she was 4, and I knew, like, I'm not doing this again. These babies got to sleep in their own room and their own space, because I could barely sleep. She was all over the place. Everybody is so much happier, so much more energetic now that we get a full night's rest. And I know a lot of people who are against sleep training because they think that it involves a lot of crying or that it will upset the kid or anything like that. I'm here to tell y'all, my 5-year-old, like I mentioned in my past vlog video, he's perfect. He's great. He has really amazing sleep habits. He's very well adjusted. He doesn't have any type of issues. Like, people think that sleep training can give kids, you know, issues, abandonment issues, anything like that. That could be further from the truth in my experience, but every baby is different, so this may or may not work for you and your situation. For me, it has worked. All right, all set, ready to go. Let's hit the mall. So I literally only got 3 items from the mall. I got 3 things from Zara. First, I got this bag because I don't have any little small cream white bags, and I thought this would be a good travel bag, running around, frolicking bag. I also got this green cropped blazer. I really love this color, and it has the shoulder pads, and I love a shoulder pad, a strong shoulder. And then I got just a pair of distressed shorts. They're high-waisted. And after I left Zara, there were a few other stores I could have gone to, but then I was like, I'm over it. I'm over being in the mall. I got there like 20 minutes after the store opened, and by the time I left Zara, people were flooding in. Like, it's a beautiful day. It's summertime, school's out, everybody's gonna be at the mall type of thing. So I was just over it. I was kind of frustrated with Zara, and I think that kind of put me in a mood as well, whereas though I was just like, I don't even feel like wasting my time in here. So I didn't find any dresses at all. I tried on a few, none of them were quite right. I don't know. We'll see what I can throw together when I get back home, but that's just gonna be what it's gonna be. So right now, I was thinking about going to Sweetgreen and getting a salad, because I actually just tried Sweetgreen for the first time last week. I got the shroomami salad, and it was so good. I got it again 2 days ago, and so I was like, ooh, I think I could go for that again. But then I realized I have most of the ingredients for that like to make something similar at home. So I'm gonna try to recreate a shroomami style salad at home. I think I can do it. I do have to stop at the hair store and get some stuff because I'm gonna do my hair before I leave for my trip. I'm thinking either boho passion twist, like jumbo boho passion twist, or jumbo boho butterfly locks. I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna decide when I get down to doing my hair, because I'm doing my hair on Wednesday. Again, today's Monday. I'm gonna do my hair Wednesday so it's nice and fresh for when I leave on Thursday. But I gotta get the hair today because I got a bunch of stuff to do before I leave and I'm not gonna feel like going to the hair store. So let's do that. I'm gonna go home, fix lunch. Hopefully it turns out good because I don't want to be kicking myself and like, why didn't you just get the sweetgreen while you were out? All right, so this is the hair I got from the beauty supply store. This Passion Bohemian Curl hair in 24 inches. I got 2 of the color 2 and then 1 of the color 30. Kind of wanted a little bit of a subtle highlight, so I'm gonna mix this 30 into the rest of the hair. And then I got this braid gel. I've never used this before, but the packaging got me. Hopefully it's a good product. We'll see. Oh, I had to get the hair early also because y'all know I like to pre-wash my extensions before I install them. So that's another reason why I had to get them a few days early, because I'm going to wash this hair in a vinegar bath tonight and I'm going to let it air dry overnight and then do my hair. So yeah, still don't know exactly which style I'm going to do. I'm leaning more towards passion twist because I feel like that'll be quicker. But anyway, let's go ahead and make some lunch. Make my at-home shroomami salad. All right, I got my kale here in a vinegar and salt soak. It's been sitting for about 10 minutes. I'm about to rinse it, strain it. I am substituting a sweet potato. So I got it in my air fryer along with the tofu. Get all this crispy. Got a few more minutes to go on that. I'm about to saute these mushrooms up as well because it's not a shroomami salad without mushrooms, right? I just whipped up this homemade dressing. It tastes really good. I don't feel like it's quite like I think it's a ginger sesame dressing that they use. It doesn't taste quite the same, but it's super, super tasty. So I think it'll be fine. I do still need to play around with it and tweak it so I can get it as close as I can at home. But for right now, it'll do. And also I think the salad comes with cucumbers. I don't have any cucumbers in here right now, so we're gonna omit the cucumbers. Mushrooms. For my homemade dressing. Yo, look at that. I have some sesame seed in the dressing, but I'm gonna put a little bit more sesame seed on top, as well as some more almonds. Yo, I feel like I can't open my own restaurant called Savory Greens. Was that corny? Probably so. Yes, but this salad looks so good. Man, oh man. I didn't do too good this morning with that strawberry cheesecake chia situation. But this, oh, this is getting devoured. And it's nice and warm too. Hair is done. I don't know how good y'all can see it. But it's Wednesday, a new day. My hair is done. I have already gotten my outfits out and outfits are pretty much squared away. I just have to add 2 more things to this pile. Yeah, I'm pretty much packed and ready. I just have to throw everything in my suitcase. Basically all set, ready to roll. And I guess I will see y'all tomorrow when I'm in Napa. Bye. Day 2. I forgot my makeup brushes and I actually had to do my makeup by hand today, and I think I did a pretty okay job. It's not my greatest work, but you know, I'm making it. But anyway, let me show y'all my look of the day. Look of the day, in case you was wondering. Having my green juice Shots.
She said shot.
Yeah, shots. This is the type of shot.
Okay, that's just shot.
I'm doing.
I'm sorry.
I was saying, we can do a shot.
Stay healthy.
Perfect. That does for you. Yeah, and you're
The light is horrible, but it's alright. That's decent.
We got Provence style Pinot Noir right here. So all still fermented, cold soaked for a few hours. Nice salmon pink is cold. Damn, that's tough. Vegan would be hard, honestly. I'm like caprese salad. I go, no, Marco, that's mozzarella. I have to think about it. I have to give it some thought. Are you my vegan?
Yes.
How long?
10 years?
Nice.
I thought I would like the rosé better.
All right, out on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. Make it out the first day. Cheers. I swear, when you came in, you looked just like that damn tomato. So guys, I have to cut in real quick because what happened after we got here was literally something out of a movie plot. It was so wild. We were just looking for somewhere to keep the party kind of going, get a light bite. We had no idea this place was a members only social club, but we randomly ran into this guy who not only walked us in during a time they're not open to the public. After we had our sips and bites, he gave us a full tour of the place, talked about the history. The different spaces were stunning.
And this is the lending library. So all the pillows were done specifically for this place. It was done by the CEO, who's really an artist, but she's the CEO. She's the only one on the team that actually knew the job.
He also invited us to a live performance they were having later that night in their hidden speakeasy, which again is usually only for members, and we did go. Social media and recording is not allowed though, so I don't have any footage of the actual event, but the setting was so jazzy and intimate and we had an absolutely splendid time. But y'all, I'm giving y'all the super short version of this day. If I ran through the whole sequence of events, most of y'all probably would not believe what happened, but needless to say, it was a very interesting day. Yeah. I'm back home. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm hoping that this camera doesn't fog up because it's very humid outside. But yeah, guys, I'm back home, back from my trip to Napa. Actually, we stayed in Sacramento, but we took a day trip to Napa, which I think worked out really, really good because, you know, that one day in Napa was enough for me. I'm really not a big wine drinker, and so after a while I had to tap out. I'm like, no more wine. No more, cut me off. But yeah, I had a really, really nice time on my trip. The weather was amazing. It was a little bit hot. It was like over 100 degrees the days we were there. So that was interesting, but it wasn't unbearable. It was actually super nice. We had a great time. It was good catching up with my friends because I mentioned before in other videos, we don't all live in the same place. So it's nice when we can all come together and just hang out and stuff like that. Like the old days. But yeah, guys, I'm back home. Feels great to be home. You know when you travel, by the way, this plant is like so leaning. It's like on a gangster lean. I need to put some reinforcements here and put it in a better pot situation. And they're doing like construction or something back here. So hopefully y'all can hear me well enough. But yeah, traveling really makes you appreciate being home. I love to travel, but I also love the comforts of home and just knowing that I'm in my own space and you know where I feel comfortable, because some of y'all know I got like travel phobias around certain things. So anyway, but yeah, I'm just chilling out here because this is what I like to do these days now that the backyard is finished. And by the way, if you have not seen the backyard reveal video, I just posted it, so go ahead and watch that. I will link it below. Everything's done. We do have some small tweaks we're gonna do, but I'll take you along for that once that comes. And yeah, y'all, so I've been home actually for quite a while. I've taken a little time off from filming just to get back into the swing of things. And it's so crazy because on my way to my Napa trip, I don't know why I didn't realize this before, but on my way there, I realized like, oh my goodness, this is the first time I'm gonna be leaving the twins. Because before that, I have never had an overnight away from them. And actually, let me take this inside because I think it might be a little noisy out here, so hold on. But yeah, y'all, like I was saying, this was my first time being away from the twins. And so when I realized that, it was so funny to me because it was so different from the first time that I was away from my first child overnight. So like when I had my first baby, and I think she was like 3 months old or something like that, I let her spend the night at her grandmother's house. And y'all, when I tell you, I was bawling leaving the house because I was just like so emotional. I was so in my feelings. I was like, I can't leave my baby. I was like so distraught. Letting someone else take care of her for an overnight, it was I had to calm myself down. When the second child came along, y'all, I was like, oh, I know how this goes. I'm good. I already had booked a solo trip when I was pregnant. I'm like, okay, when he's about 4 months, I think that'll be a good time. I can go on a solo trip. Girl, I already knew. He'll be fine. I'm going on my trip. Give me a little mom vacation because I know it's going to be hectic. You know, newborn infant stage, and everything was fine. So now with the twins, they're like almost a year old now. First of all, can y'all believe that it's been almost a year? Oh, it goes so fast. I kind of want time to slow down just a little bit so, you know, I can savor these moments even more, because I feel like I can barely remember them being tiny, tiny babies because they're such big boys and they're all over the house, like literally all over the house. Have to watch them like a hawk. But yeah, y'all, when I left for my trip this time, I was totally fine. They were totally fine. It's so crazy to see the progression with each kid, how your mindset changes and how just your nerves calm down. When I got back, they were like, oh, hey mom, I'm paraphrasing in baby talk, because that's how they looked at me. They're like, oh, you're back. I'm like, dang, did y'all even miss me? But on the flip side, another funny thing is every time I see babies when I'm out and about, if I don't have the twins with me, every time I see babies, especially babies that are like younger than them, I get baby fever so crazy to the point where I'm like, girl, you have 2 babies at home. What are you doing? I actually told someone, because they had asked me about, you know, how's it going? How's it going with the twins? Is it a big adjustment? Blah, blah, blah. And we were just talking about how things were progressing, how life is now. And I just threw out there, I'm like, if I were to miraculously get pregnant again, and it turned out to be another set of twins, I would be so ecstatic. I would be so delighted. I would be so overjoyed. And they looked at me like, are you all right? Are you okay up there? Yo, I really enjoy having twins, y'all. It's so fun. It's such a different experience. It's so like joyful to be able to take care of 2 babies at once and just to see their personalities to expand and see them grow and to just come along with 2 babies all at once and to see them, how they interact with each other, to see that dynamic unfold is just been so much fun, y'all. Yeah, my number 1 tip is to just Try to stay positive, try to be grateful, because I never knew that so many people had actually wished for twins. I never knew that until I got pregnant with twins and when I had the babies, and people were like, I'm tapping into this blessing, I want to have twins. I never knew that that was such a thing, because that wasn't a thing for me. I did not ever imagine this would be my life. I did not ever wish for multiples, but you know, I got what I was supposed to get, and it's been a really, really great journey thus far. I say all that to say, whenever there are like tough times, whenever there are moments where I do kind of feel overwhelmed, I just think back to like, there are so many people who wish that they could have this experience, and what an absolute blessing that I get to enjoy this. And then I wanted to give y'all an update on the skincare items I showed in a previous vlog and let y'all know what I think about them. So first, this Rare Beauty, what is this called? Oh, are my eyes going bad? I got 20/20 vision, but I can barely see. Hold on. Ugh. Flexible lifting gel. Why is this so tiny? Look at that right. Maybe you can see it on camera. That's what it is. I told y'all that I got it because I saw a recommendation by It's My Ray Ray that this was a really, really good eyebrow gel. Freezes your brows in place, makes them, you know, the perfect shape. And I love the hold that this product has. I really, really love the hold. I like the brush too. The only thing I don't like with this, which is actually a very big deal, is the formula. It makes my eyebrow hairs, it makes that area kind of slick. So when I go to fill in my brows with the pencil or with my Milani Weekend Brow Pen, it goes on splotchy because of the slick factor that this has. So I probably won't buy this again. If that formula was tweaked, it would be a really good product for me. If I had full brows and all I needed to do was brush them in place, this would be great. But since I have to brush them in place and fill them in, doesn't work. So that's a no. Then I have the Milk Makeup Cloud Glow. This is a foaming primer, and I told y'all that it intrigued me because I'd never seen a foaming face primer before. When I tried it in the store, it felt good on my hand once it dried. On my face though, I don't know. I feel like it was a little sticky and I didn't necessarily love how my makeup applied over top of it. So this is another thing. Probably won't buy again. And then I got the Too Faced Makeup Insurance 18-Hour Wear Long Wear Setting Spray. This is something that I would buy again. Hallelujah, I lucked up on at least one thing. I've been using this since I bought it and I really like it. It's very lightweight. Some of the setting sprays, you spray it on and it feels almost like you're drenching your face. With this, it's a very fine mist and I find that it works just as good as the other setting sprays that I use. So that's a good one and I like the smell of it. Lastly, I want to show y'all something that I I got this a few months ago. This company sent me some skincare products, so I wanted to show y'all them. They're from a company called Regelica. First is this anti-aging cream. It has seaweed extracts in it. And that's what it looks like. I've been using this pretty much every day. Anytime I apply foundation, I will put this on first. And it makes my face feel really nice, moisturized, hydrated, but not greasy, oily, or slick. So I love that. Also have the Mandelic and Edelweiss Renewal Serum. Is almost pretty much completely full. I've only used this a couple times, so I really don't have a good review on it just yet, but we shall see. And then the last one, I feel like I got one other thing from them, but I don't know where it's at, so we'll leave that off. Then we have the Microbiome and Vitamin C Immunity Support Essence. This is another serum type thing. Can y'all see the tiny little orange yellow globs in here? It says provides immunity boosting support, vitamin C boost for a healthy looking glow. Have used quite a bit of it. I like to use this at night before bed, but I will put this on and just wear this as my nighttime moisturizer. And I like it okay. I don't really love it. It does to me leave a tiny bit of a sticky feel afterwards, but it does keep my face from being dry, cracked. It does make my face feel supple, but I don't enjoy that sticky feeling. It's not too bad, so I still use it. But this one, I probably wouldn't buy this. I would definitely buy this cream again though. Anyway, I'm about to head out. I'm going to do a little shopping. I have to get some baby clothes because y'all, the boys grow so fast. It's like you look up and they're 1-2 sizes bigger than they were the last week. So I have to go and find them some cute little outfits, some little rompers, some playthings that they can just, you know, chill around the house in. They do have a couple outfits, like true outfits that we would wear if we're going somewhere nice. But I'm looking for just regular lounge baby clothes, you know. Probably also gonna look for some stuff for my 5-year-old because school starts next week. He's starting 1st grade. What? I can't believe I'm about to have a kid in 1st grade already. It's like, man, oh man. Yeah, he wears uniforms at school, but he still can use a couple shirts and stuff for the weekends or when, you know, after school. So we'll see about that. I'm gonna do some shopping for all 3 boys. And then that's pretty much all I have to do today. So let's go. Look at these little shoes. So cute. Look at this little jacket. I only have one. Just left Old Navy. Woo! Just left Old Navy. Yo, I feel like it's been so long since I've stepped foot into an Old Navy store. A year, 2, 3, I don't know. I feel like I haven't been in there in a really long time. And their prices, if I can recall back in the day, Old Navy's prices used to be on point, but now they're like Gap prices. And the baby clothes were almost as expensive as adult clothes. I'm like, even with, I think a couple of them were 30% off. It didn't seem like that great of a deal, but anyway, so I just got 2 little bodysuit things that were on clearance for the boys. And also they didn't have much selection of their sizes. So we're gonna head on to the next store and hopefully we can find some better things, some better options. Just picked up some lunch. I got the shrimami salad again. Yo, I actually have perfected my at-home... Oh, hold on. I have actually perfected my at-home homemade shrimami salad. I got the ingredients right. I got the dressing right. I actually think the dressing that I make is even better than at Sweetgreen. So yeah, that's a new development, y'all, from the last salad that you saw. But I just went and picked it up today because I haven't eaten yet. It's 12:53 in the afternoon. I haven't eaten anything today yet. So I was like, let me just go ahead and pick this up so I don't have to wait to eat. So I'm about to actually dig in and eat this in the car. Oh, y'all, new development. I got my Sirius satellite radio back. So now I can play my watercolors. Oh! And if I want to be more chill, spa. Very zen. It's great driving music. I'm just saying. So yeah, I decided to stop being cheap and go ahead and pay for the subscription. So I'm happy that I got my Sirius back so I can listen to my favorite channels again. I can have my cruising music. But anyway, let me go crack this salad open, eat this, and I guess I'm gonna head home. I'll show y'all what I picked up for the boys when I get back. Always hits the spot. Love me a good salad. Ooh. This this mushroom kind of looked like a piece of beef, so I was like, hold on now. It's definitely a mushroom though. All right, y'all, I'm back home. I'm gonna show y'all real quick the pieces I picked up while I was out. First, from Old Navy. Let's begin with I got 3 things for myself. High-rise jogger ankle power soft pants. So they look like this. Do they have pockets? Yes, they do. Ooh. So they're like yoga pants. At first, I didn't notice this when they were on the hanger because they just look like regular yoga pants. But then when I took a closer look, I saw that they They kind of flare out, so they're not skin tight. So I don't know how these actually look on. I don't know if I have any pants in this material, this stretchy, you know, spandex type of material, but in this shape. But I got those because I'm planning on wearing them for when I'm exercising out and about. I really like to go on walks around town, on trails and stuff. I like to go on my bike and go bike riding. So I thought those would be really comfortable to wear for that, especially once it starts to get cold outside. I also got this sweater, athletic sweater. What is this called? I don't know the name for it, but I liked the look of it, and I loved this Bordeaux deep plum color. Oh my goodness, I just thought it was so pretty. I got this in a large, and because I wanted it oversized, and I really like how they have the pockets here, the zip pockets on here. Has a zipper on this side too, but all of this is one pocket, one little pouch. But again, I thought this would be great for running, jogging, biking, and keeping warm when it starts to get cold. Or if I'm just feeling casual, I could just wear this out with a pair of jeans or some other type of bottom. And I thought that this sweatshirt goes perfectly with the joggers. They have complementary colors, so got that. And then the last thing I got was this sweatshirt. I actually got it from the kids section. I got it in an extra large, and I know it doesn't look like much, but I really love buying sweatshirts and cropping them. So I'm planning on cutting this and making it a crop top and putting a lot of like buttons and things on here, make it look really cool. I liked the little emblem here, so I thought that was a good base to work with. It says girl power. And then for the boys, I just got two undershirts, well, two little bodysuits. They were on clearance for $2.99. I got like this mint green one, and I got kind of this tropical print looking one. That's all I got from Old Navy. Like I said, I really couldn't find much in there that was their size and that I felt was a reasonable price for baby clothes, because they only wear this stuff for a short period of time and then they can't wear it anymore because they grow so fast. And I'm kicking myself for not holding on to my 5-year-old son's clothes. We just let him go because I wasn't planning on having any more kids. I really should have made sure I was done before I got rid of his stuff, because we would be set right now. He had some really cute clothes. We learned our lesson, not getting rid of anything else of his moving forward that, you know, can be salvaged. He be swagged out. He has nice clothes, he has nice outfits, and we need to pass those down to the brothers. But y'all, I stopped in a place where I never usually stop in, and I was planning on going to Carter's actually, but then I saw Burlington and I'm like, let me just look and see what Burlington has. And I'm glad I stopped in, y'all, because I looked up. I got a bag full of stuff. I never did make it to Carter's because I felt like the Burlington stuff was a good start. All of these clothes, the total was only $60. I got all these, look at that. So anyway, I got this 4-pack of long sleeved onesies. It's about to start getting fall, start getting cooler. This will be great for that, just to throw this on with a pair of comfortable bottoms for them. Assorted colors, and these 4 onesies were only $9.99. Also got these 2 shirts. These were originally from H&M. These are H&M shirts, as you can see, and they came 2 of them attached. These 2 shirts were only $3.99, y'all. And they're really cute, really functional. Just something to throw on. Here's the other one. And then y'all got these 2 Champion sweatsuits. I thought these were so adorable. Can y'all just imagine them in these little sweatsuits? Here are the pants. Just running around, running around, running around. We like to put them in matching outfits sometimes. Well, a lot of times, well, right now at least. Once they start getting older, 2+, we probably will scale way back on putting them in matching outfits. But I thought that this would be a great way for them to match, but not be identical. You know, they're not identical anyway, they're fraternal. So I thought that this was so adorable. $12.99 each. Then I got another pack of onesies. These are just plain white ones. It's 4 of them. And this pack of onesies was only $6.99. $6.99 for 4 long sleeve onesies. That's a great price. And then the last thing I got is this 2-pack 2 outfit set. It came together with 2 outfits, but I loved the camo pants it came with. Like, I could pair these pants with a bunch of these tops, mix and match. Like put this sweatshirt with these camo pants. Create different outfit combinations, how I do with my own wardrobe. The pants look very comfortable, elastic band. Nice for them to just roughhouse in and crawl around and all that stuff. And then I got this one and these jean-like bottoms. I could just pair these jean bottoms with any of these onesies. So yeah, I feel really good about that haul. I'm gonna get them some other stuff as well, but to start, that's good. Hey buddy, you like your new outfit? You like your new outfit? You like your outfit? Do you think it's nice? You're more into your milk right now? Oh, no, don't kick it. This one's on the move. Oh, you want the blue one? And he can have the gray one? You can't just take his outfit. Y'all can share it. Clearly they do not care that much about these new clothes and that I was ripping and running the streets trying to find them some nice outfits. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna end the vlog here, get back to my duties, and I will catch y'all on my next video. Peace.